Another major theme in Poe's work is buried secrets do not stay buried. Hidden secrets erupting to the surface is the theme of The Telltale Heart, also written in Philadelphia. The story begins with the narrator revealing his madness as he attempts to deny it.
True. Nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute.
The mad narrator describes his obsession in killing the old man, as conveyed in this 1928 experimental silent film.
It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. He had the eye of a vulture, a pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, and so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forever.
The narrator describes how he murders and buries the old man under the floorboards. But when police officers arrive to search his home, he cannot hide his crime. So tormented is he by the increasingly loud sounds in his ears of a beating heart.
No doubt now I grew very pale, but I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice. Yet the sound increased, and what could I do? It was a low, dull, quick sound, much such a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I gasped for breath, but the noise steadily increased. I arose and argued about trifles in a high key with violent gesticulations, but the noise steadily increased. Why would they not be gone? Oh, God! What could I do? I foamed. I raved. I swore. Villains, I shrieked. Dissemble no more. I admit the deed. Tear up the planks. Here! Here! It is the beating of his hideous heart.
Poe's narrator may be showing us a certain situation or scenario, but the real subject of the tale, in a way, is the narrator's perspective itself.
The Telltale Heart was one of the most extraordinary stories that Poe ever wrote, and it really sets him apart in many ways. It was not the first story in which Poe used an unreliable narrator, but it's probably the most spectacular.